everybody. Welcome to Apartment Theater, a
Mhm.
special episode,
A
episode that
secret
we just
episode.
A
recorded.
secret episode.
Let this be our most recorded one,
Hmm.
because why not?
Yeah.
So
So,
we all decided. Well, actually, Danny decided
mhm.
today. We should all talk about Beetlejuice, because
Beetlejuice.
and
Beetlejuice.
he's here.
Fuck!
What if Michael Keaton
Shit.
just appeared?
I would be
Uh,
alarmed. What if he
I would.
appeared as Batman, though?
I
I'd be like,
wish
"Ha!"
I saw Beetlejuice in a Batman outfit. That would have been so fucking funny.
Right? That would have been pretty great.
I mean, I would just be scared the whole time to
Hmm.
talk to Michael Keaton. So be like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So basically, I got a message on Snapchat today from Danny being like, we should talk about Beetlejuice. I'm like, all
Yeah.
right, cool.
I need to go
I
watch that movie.
guess. Why not? I guess I need to go see it. So I went to the Oriental Theater in Milwaukee.
Nice.
And I feel like it's a pretty prestigious
Mhm.
theater here, and of course it wasn't on the big screen. For some reason, it was on like one of like the smaller ones. For some reason, E.T. was the one that was like the feature presentation that was like in the big part of the theater.
Nice.
Like I was like in a broom closet, and these seats. Just want to say the Oriental Theater is a very lovely theater. But holy fuck, man. Being in the side theater thing, it felt like I was in, like, okay, so back, there used to be a place called Eastgate Cinema in East Alton, and that place sucked ass. The floors were so sticky that you could possibly lose both of your shoes and some of your skin by touching any of that floor.
Oh my.
I felt
I
like
don't
I
like
was
that.
there, but the floors they were not sticky. Thankfully, I had not done anything to make them sticky yet. So it was really nice to really go down memory lane there. But holy fuck, I got to see 98% of the movie because some fuckhead decided to sit in front of me, and there was not much of an incline to it. It was like a little hump, a little. Oh, we're kind of like, I can't see. Move your big stupid head. And then his daughter's on her phone the whole fucking time. I'm like, dude.
Mm-mm.
Oh, and then there was this kid who kept talking, which I'm like, whatever. It's a 6-year-old kid back there. Leave him at home. Leave him in the car. Like, what are you doing?
It's not that hot out. Let's leave him out
And-
there.
It's fine.
And I hate going to the fucking movie theater. I
Yeah.
hate going now. Like, did people just forget how to just like not be a fucking
Be around
dickhead?
other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane to me how much like it's like when the movie is going, when the people were talking during the trailers. Shut the fuck up! Don't talk during the trailers. Shut up! Shut up! I don't want to hear you. I'm not here for you. If I could turn the volume up even louder to where our ears are bleeding, I would do it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I don't have the remote on me. So unfortunately, I have to still sit there. And yeah, I was like, oh, I actually have a really good spot. This is awesome. And then these people come in during the trailers to sit right in front of me. I'm like, of course. Somehow, every time I see a fucking movie, there is some guy, same with going to shows, there's always some fuckhead who's right directly in front of me. Move. You're somehow just tall enough where it blocks my whole fucking view. Go away. Go away. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
So anyway,
Oh,
Justin
you
didn't
said
see
it
the
3
movie
times.
apparently.
I hate the movie theaters so much. Everyone sucks. In the movie Beetlejuice, he sends one of the characters to hell. I wish I could have done that for every fucking person that talked during that movie. Anyway,
That would be great.
Beetlejuice, the ghost with the most is back. After a family tragedy, 3 generations of the Dietz family returned home to Winter River. Still haunted by Beetlejuice, Lydia's life is turned upside down when her teenage daughter Astrid accidentally opens the portal to the afterlife. Not really accidentally.
It wasn't an accident.
No, it was definitely intentional.
Yeah.
She's also not the one who opened it.
She kind of did.
She
Sorta.
did the incantation so she can walk over there.
Yeah.
She drew the thing, which, I mean, they didn't whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah. So this movie, it was kind of messy a little bit.
Yeah.
There was a lot of plots happening at once.
Yeah. So I love. Okay, so this is why I also wanted to say it, because I wanted to just talk about. I love the idea of finding out about Beetlejuice before he died. Love that idea. Love finding out that he was married. That's great. But literally, you can take the plot out about the wife that wants to kill him because he killed her, even though she killed him.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing, guys.
It's a whole thing.
You can get rid of that plot and nothing would change.
In this movie, yeah. No.
It would have changed nothing.
Same with the
because like
thing, too.
the twist they did, I liked the twist. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I love that there's a lot of shrunken heads.
Yeah.
And they all work for Beetlejuice.
All the shrunken heads work for Beetlejuice. It's very Minion-esque.
Also,
in that regard,
red hair on Catherine O'Hara
is amazing. Yeah,
is amazing. Oh my god, she rocks that red. But yeah, this movie was wonderful.
It was something.
I don't remember. Okay, so here's the thing too. I think I've only seen Beetlejuice once.
Okay,
and I think I watched it with Cass.
Probably.
It was like I'm pretty sure it was back when I was living in St. Louis. So I had to try to remember a movie that I watched 5 years ago. 6 years ago?
6 years ago now, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I don't remember a goddamn thing from Beetlejuice. I really liked it when I watched it. But I don't remember anything. I was like, because when I was planning on watching it, I was like, I'm going to watch Beetlejuice, and then I'll go see Beetlejuice. And then they're like, we're watching it now. Like, I don't have enough time to watch the first Beetlejuice and then see it. So
I recently went and I saw the musical, which was phenomenal and amazing, and I loved it.
With Alex Brightman?
I guess. I don't know. I think so, yeah.
Yeah. He was the only other acceptable, like, Beetlejuice. Like, Michael Keaton's obviously, like, number one, but after that, Alex Brightman, anybody else, probably I'm gonna say a hefty no.
Yeah. But, I don't know, I think there was, it was fine for a second movie. I wasn't terribly, like, moved by it.
They didn't kick the bucket like most people do when they make a sequel.
Yeah.
I love that he was still obsessed with Lydia. I find that funny.
I find that creepy, but it tracks for Beetlejuice, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, find it. All of his little musical things, so like when Lydia yells at him and he's saying shit. But I have to, like, I knew Danny DeVito was in this shit. Not gonna lie, I got a little, like, so I got sidewinded when I saw William Dafoe.
Yeah, when I saw his name on the screen, I was like,
no.
Oh, that's interesting.
I was like,
listen, the best part of William Dafoe's role isn't even William Dafoe. It's the coffee cup.
The coffee cup.
It's the coffee cup. And I'm not going to say anything else other than that because I won't be able to see the movie just for that. Because it's funny.
I love that he was just
fucking
an actor.
Coffee cup.
Like,
I know.
An actor that's running the police in purgatory.
Yeah, but can we talk about how miserable the afterlife is in the Beetlejuice universe? The fact that you die and you have a job? That you get a job?
The Soul Train, I understand it goes into, like, nothingness, but it kind of looks like they have a good time.
Kind of looks like they have a good time.
It was a very obscure it was like, there was something that it kind of made my day when it was happening. So there was a lady, it was a black lady who was a few seats away from me, and when the Soul Train thing was happening, she was an older lady too. She was sitting there like, yeah, she was grooving to it. I was like, aw, you can stay. the people in front of me need to leave, but you can stay. You're having a good time, and that's
You
what
passed
I'm
the
here
vibe check.
Aww,
like, I don't like it when people talk during a movie. I don't like that kind of stuff. But like, if you're just sitting there, just kind of like vibing, like, dude, you can stay in the theater.
Not
You're
gonna
okay.
lie, I danced during that scene too.
Also,
It was so boppy.
It was. The unbearable character. Y'all know
Clive?
What?
Clive?
Was that his name?
I think, or Cleve? Clive? Clive? Cleve?
Clive.
Bitch?
Which one?
The fiance.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like...
Yeah, God.
I love when
I know
Beetlejuice was trying to be their fucking couple therapist.
Oh
that
was great. Literally, I think he said one sentence, and I went, "Oh God, kill him!" I was like, "Please kill him! Please die in this movie."
I was so happy when he died.
The first sentence out of his mouth, I was like, "Please die in this movie!" Like,
I love the truth serum thing. That was
that was great. Yeah.
The sandworm, of course, looked great now that we have better CGI.
Yeah, but last time I think it was stop motion, which
was stop motion.
Like better for
sure
me.
I think they still
that's like Tim Burton's like
a little bit for him.
Tim Burton's like big thing why I like him is his stop motion movies. So, but it's cool to see like a really like kind of detailed, more detailed word thing.
That sandworm.
I'm glad it wasn't his Disney slop that he's been pushing out. Like, that Alice in Wonderland movie is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
Gonna be honest, I don't even think I've watched all of them. I've watched them actually.
I have been suckered into seeing Alice in Wonderland in theaters 3 times. 3 fucking times.
How?
You should go see this. Okay, it's different friend groups that wanted to see it. And I'm like, guys, I already saw this fucking movie. Can we see something else? No, we want to see this movie. Guys, this movie fucking sucks. I don't want to. Please, no. One of them, though, we did have to leave. I felt really... it was not a good reason why we left. But I was like, I'm glad that we're leaving the movie, but I wish that it wasn't because of this. Because my friend, their sister's husband died.
Wow, that's terrifying. That's terrible.
Yeah. So that was a lot to go through. So every time I think about that movie, I think about that.
Yeah,
so
that's usually how trauma
experience
goes.
either. So but anyway, so
there's a lot of fun stuff in this movie. I liked it.
There is.
Every time
it's a fun
Michael
movie.
Keaton, when Beetlejuice is on screen, that's the best parts of it. But that's how it was for the original one too.
Yeah, because he's just so fucking out.
Hilariously, which I found interesting, is that Beetlejuice is significantly less crass in this one. He's very crass and like douchey in the first movie.
Yeah.
Like almost unbearable, kind of.
He's a businessman in this one. His business is popping.
Yeah. I'm sure he's gone through some HR training by this point. So
every time
Bob dressed up as Beetlejuice is like the best thing.
I'm surprised that Michael Keaton can still do. I always forget that he is Beetlejuice because all I've ever seen him in are like somewhat normal things. I mean, and then Batman as well. But just thinking like, this guy is Beetlejuice.
I know,
he
right?
Seems like such a normal guy, but he just kills it every single time. Like
every
dude,
time.
You can tell when a actor truly enjoys their character, and he truly enjoys being that like prude asshole.
Oh,
yeah,
I mean,
he does
like,
a great job.
Yeah, like Michael Keaton and Willem Dafoe. I feel like they are both like.
Oh yeah.
Dafoe. Yeah, William Dafoe is having his best time. Like, my favorite is reading the cards when he's talking to his, like, little, like, policeman.
Yeah. He's got the cue cards.
It's so great.
It's so goofy. I love it.
The other
I
thing
like
too...
the twist, though, with the boy. Because, like, when he...
Can you give us more more backstory on what is the boy.
Okay, so
I feel like you shouldn't give too much because it's only been out a week. You can't spoil it that much.
Okay, here. How about this?
You can't spoil it that much.
From this point on, we're gonna do spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, go see it, then come back. Download the episode again. Delete it and then download it again. Download it twice. Download on every single device that you have. Anyway, Danny, take it away. Spoilers.
Astrid, since we're gonna just go balls to the wall here.
Yes,
Astrid,
my balls are on the wall.
All right, let's go. We're ready. We're
our
prepared.
Lovely Jenna Ortega.
I love her. I truly do. One thing before I get into this, I saw she commented because she did so well in this movie. They asked if she would do a female Edward Scissorhands, and she's just like, I would like that, but I don't think we should change the sex of already well-established characters. And I was just like, thank you. But anyway,
have a new thing. That's I mean,
yeah, I know. But it's like, it's nice that an actor is just literally like, can we like not do that? But anyways, so Astrid is at boarding school. She gets teased because Lydia is a famous medium, and ironically, I guess this is supposed to be the irony thing, she thinks her mom's a fraud, and she doesn't believe in supernatural or anything like that, and she's really against her mom, but I think she just, there's a lot to digest their relationship, especially.
I mean, I wouldn't mind being against Winona Ryder either. Hey,
yeah. It's definitely, so her father dies. At that point in time, they don't know how. She just knows he went on a trip, and they never found him again in the Amazon. Yeah. Later, we find him in purgatory, though, with little piranhas on him.
Yeah, and again, he has a fucking desk job.
How
miserable.
Well, I was thinking, life is mundane, so why would the afterlife?
Why? Yeah,
why?
But why do I have to suffer most to have that job? But so she gets pissed off. They go back to the hometown because Mr. Dietz dies brutally by a shark.
Charles.
You know why they killed him off, right?
Because the actor wouldn't come back, or whatever.
Do you know why the actor wouldn't come back?
No.
Because he's a pedophile.
Oh!
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. So he gets eaten by a shark.
And his tombstone is a shark fin.
that was funny as hell to me. I was like,
my god.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, man.
So, she runs, like, quote unquote, runs away. She just grabs her bike and starts pedaling into town. And almost gets hit by cars like 3 times. And then smashes through a fence and slams her head into a fucking tree. Like, this girl has a concussion at this point. And this boy, she fancy him very quickly, as the teenagers do when they find their hormones a-tingling. So...
That's just, the way you described that was fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
I know.
Goddamn teenagers. Get out of here.
Teenagers. But so she comes back to talk to this kid because the stupid fiance proposed to her mother at her grandfather's funeral. God, I hate that man. I'm so happy he died. Like, Beetlejuice did one great thing by killing that man.
He died from the sandworm.
He's dead though. That's what I like.
but Jenna opened that door for him to come get him.
Well, yeah, but
really,
he he toroed the worm into them. So
but she's whatever.
But so she comes back the next night to see this boy, and he's talking to her, and he's like obsessed with Lydia. And then he shows Astrid his book of the recently deceased.
You know
and
this is an audio thing, right?
I know, but I'm showing you guys. I have the book of the recently deceased tin from it's one of the collectors you get from the movies. But anyways,
Can't put your penis in
so
that one.
nope, you can't.
Or
Can't
could
do
you?
that. I mean, you could. It probably.
Honestly, for
But,
Beetlejuice, I feel like this actually would work. Where
Yeah.
hey, just put your dick in it and slam it.
It's fine.
Yeah, probably would.
It's a dig
Probably
in
get
a
'em all.
box.
Dick in a box. That should have been like the major hint when he said like I got this book at a yard sale. It's like
Yeah.
no.
But she doesn't know any better.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't because she doesn't believe that shit.
Yeah.
I also like when they go into the house and he explains how his parents don't pay attention. And so it just seems like a really shitty childhood, which they're kids that have their parents that won't even fucking look at them or pay attention, say hello. So it just seemed like he had a really shitty parents. Turns out he murdered them.
I had a feeling
brutally
when they didn't show their faces.
Oh yeah,
same. I was like, there's definitely something. Like they're definitely dead.
They're definitely dead. Yeah.
Brutally dead.
They're either dead or he's dead. And so, like, they don't actually hear him talking to them or whatever, but...
Yeah. The way that he killed them, too, is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I know, right?
Egg beater through the eye, that's something.
Yeah. That takes a lot of anger.
Yeah.
Like, truth be told, if that's the way you kill your parents probably weren't very good parents.
So yeah, Astrid.
He seemed a little unhinged himself.
A little bit, yeah.
Tricked by the ghost boy.
By the pretty boy.
Exchange for they switched. Well, he didn't have a soul, and he got a soul. Everything happens just like so quickly. In this movie.
Yeah.
Where like when we got to when the movie was over, I was like, "Are we sure it's over?" I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
The corpse bride thing happens really quickly, which by the way, Monica Bellucci, if you everyone hit me up, hello, knock knock.
Oh god. Yeah, no, she is beautiful. I am happy. I love like that she was like a soul sucker and everything. I'm just saying that plot line
could suck my soul any day.
Yeah.
If she had a price tag, she'd have fine 99 on there.
I love how
Justin.
sexually she stapled herself.
I thought she was hot. I mean, she's been hot her entire life. But here's the thing. She was in The Matrix Reloaded. Blew my 12-year-old mind.
No.
Like, oh my goodness,
you
who
poor
is
thing.
this lady? Because I'm ready. But yeah, thank you, Monica, for all the years of that.
Wow. An experience I did not have, but all right.
Hey, you know what?
You know,
everyone can have their experiences.
That's fine.
But yeah, so her storyline it also gets wrapped up with the fucking fiance guy where she just gets eaten by the sandworm thing too. And it's like there's too much happening in this movie. Like it's pretty chaotic too, but it was like we're going a little too like we could have probably saved one of these for like another time.
Yeah. They like I said, that plot could have completely gone poof. And the movie would still make complete sense.
Yeah.
Like you barely see her. She's just walking around killing people for fun, which I guess makes sense, but
Jesus.
I just like that she makes people pancakes.
Yay.
Why does the other thing too is like you're telling me that Winona Ryder's character never changed her hairstyle ever?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, have their favorite hair.
Well, I think by that point she probably had made like an image for herself. Yeah. And so she just kept the hairstyle.
It would be like a wig or something, and like she'd be like, "Oh, I am boring corporate mom," but it's like, "Oh no, she just
does,
has
that hair."
Because I'm sorry, but like the goth girl that I know here changes her hair every fucking like 6 months.
Yeah,
there's no way that she didn't change her hair, like at least to a different color or something. They're like, well, if we change the hair, then maybe people won't recognize. It's like, it's Winona fucking Ryder. Are you kidding me?
We'll know.
Yeah.
She did great in this movie too.
Yeah.
Like
Catherine O'Hara was great too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
they
she's
were
great
all
in
great. Like
everything.
the whole cast did great. Like especially the shrunken head guys. I love when they got into the real world and were just riding around on bikes.
They're
and
still
like,
out there, by the way.
They're still out there.
Yeah. It
They're
was
still
so
out there.
great.
Was
I
there
like the credits, and they each had their own name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, I left right when the credits was rolling. Did I miss something at the end?
There wasn't like after credits. It's just it showed each one of the shrunken head, and it had like Philip or Bob.
There was like multiple Johns or something like that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it was just funny, but there was no like after credit scene or anything.
Okay, I was worried that I was gonna miss something.
No.
No, it's fine.
I should have eaten before I went because the whole time I was just thinking, man, I could really go get like, right after this, I'm gonna get some food. And what did I get? I got insomnia cookies. Instead.
Nice.
Hell yeah. I found all of it really entertaining. I truly did like William Dafoe randomly being in this and having a good like role in this. Like he isn't just in it to like get a famous name.
Dafoe?
No.
William Dafoe.
You say William?
Willem, yeah.
It's Willem.
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe. Or for us, he's Willem DeFriend.
DeFriend. I love that he was in it. It's hard to like not see him as the Green Goblin.
Yeah.
But I always liked him. Like I always think he's like great. So I was pretty pumped about that. Also, the murdering kid in this movie, I'm assuming you watched Wednesday, Justin. I know Kat
Is it the same guy?
I thought it was. I sat there and I'm like, is this the same kid? It is not. Hunter DeHoon plays Tyre in Wednesday, and Arthur Conti plays that kid. He when I was looking him up, it doesn't look like he has like really anything under his belt.
Okay.
Yeah, like it looks like his like break. Yeah, I just googled it. His breakout was
this.
Yeah, this was like his big break movie. But yeah, no, I thought it was the same kid.
Yeah, it definitely had the same vibes and shit. And like the scene where they're like in his bedroom and she's like, we could go hand out candy or whatever. And he's like, I don't know, I kind of just want to stay up here. I was like, ew, gross.
Yeah.
Like audibly in the theater, I just go, ew, gross.
Yeah.
If you guys were like high school era talking to that guy, it would have worked on you.
It would have.
Yeah.
I was like, this is like.
That's why I'm saying
Dream
like
Dream Boy in this movie.
That's why I'm saying like
uh,
her age range. As soon as like it's like we actually get a clip of it at the end where she saw a boy and she saw her whole life flash before her eyes with him. With the fucking Beetlejuice baby.
She's 22, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. Almost every single high schooler in movies are in their 20s.
Yeah, it just felt weird because I was like, I saw her in, like, the first movie I saw her in was an X. So it's weird to watch X. And be like, she's taking her pants off or whatever in that movie. And then this one, it's like, oh, well, she's like a
she's like 16, 17 or however the fuck old she's supposed to be. She's a teenager.
Bitch, you were on a porno set in that other movie. What is happening?
Yeah. I got questions.
Questions that don't need answers.
Jenna hit us up.
But, yeah, so I thought it was the same kid. And I wouldn't be shocked because you see it a lot. Like, you see it with, Johnny Depp. Oh, jeez. I need to...
You good?
English. I don't know.
Danny's never been able to speak.
No, it's true.
But with, Johnny Depp and,
Helena.
Oh, Helena. Like, they did everything together. Like, Tim Burton is, like, notorious for keeping the same actors in his stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why I thought that kid was the same kid from Wednesday, because I was like, wait, he directed Wednesday, I knew so. But apparently, I guess teenage boys look the same. Well, 20-year-old boys, I don't know how old they are.
I don't know how old they are either.
In the movie, when they were saying like, no Disney shit.
That was funny.
Because, but then I was like, wait, wasn't she in Alice in Wonderland? And then I was like, wait a minute, that's a different person. Yeah.
Nothing Disney. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they are definitely not the same person. So the kid in Beetlejuice, Arthur, is 19 or 20, something like around that. Hunter, who is in Wednesday, is 30.
Interesting.
Okay, wow. Jesus.
Danny was having her own thing.
I was having a thing there. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. I found this movie a lot of fun.
Hit me up, Hunter. No.
Yeah, right?
I was really happy that it did, like, I'm glad that it was a movie that, for a sequel, for a Tim Burton sequel thing, where he, like, he already had an established, like, all right, here's the normal world and here's the crazy world, because I know that if he was making Beetlejuice now, it would just be, look how crazy this world is, and then there's an even crazier world. It's like, dude, please, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory had this issue where it was like, no one actually lives in this house. Like, I understand it's a stylistic choice, but like when you're trying to be like, oh well, once they go into the other thing, that's when it gets weird. It's like, dude, let the normal world be normal and then go into the weird world. Don't just like, yeah, here's this slanted roof stupid house thing. It's like, this looks stupid.
There are people that, well, okay, the hole in the ceiling's a different story, but there are people that live in houses like that. So, but that's also,
no, they
like,
don't. Danny,
I've seen people.
No, you haven't. That house was like a ramp. It was just there was no way that anyone could live in that house.
Holes in the house? There are holes in the roof?
That's not what I'm talking about.
Slanted house?
Cass understands what I'm talking about.
I understand.
Okay, but anyway, so also one other thing too with the Beetlejuice backstory thing, they do a tribute thing, like basically to Mario Bava, which was like someone they mentioned because they were like, oh yeah, gave birth during one of his movies, and I was like, I thought that was really cool with the black and white scenes and him talking in Italian. I didn't know that Beetlejuice was multilingual, but
oh yeah, that
was a demon.
Right.
That's fine.
When he just starts rambling in other languages.
If someone knows multiple languages, they're a demon.
Well, he's a demon, so he can speak multiple languages.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Why
Where?
not?
Yeah, okay.
Why not? They speak they all speak Latin for some reason.
I just love that he kept like breaking out into like random dialogues in another language.
Yeah.
Or the ending when Lydia wakes up and he wakes up next to her like, oh, I just had the weirdest dream.
Yeah, gross.
So yeah, do we recommend
Absolutely.
Beetlejuice?
Absolutely, yeah.
Go watch
Holy
it.
shit.
It's cute, it's fun, it's entertaining. Even though it's got like some weird plot things, but it's at least fun.
Like, they at least like conclude. It wasn't just like, oh, here's a bunch of shit that just kind of left.
Yeah.
Like the other movie we talked about, which isn't going to make sense because it's going to come out immediately and that's going to come out a month later.
Whatever.
Anyway, they conclude. It just happened so quickly. They're like, well, hold up. Why?
Yeah.
I like also they like explained why other characters couldn't be there. Like, oh, we found a loophole and they moved on. Like, so you're not just like, all right, where are they? Like,
yeah.
So
I didn't remember what happened to any of the characters in the first one, so I was just like, I don't know what's happening anymore.
That's okay.
They just, they're fine. You're fine. You'll survive. You got this.
Yeah, basically.
Like, I was like, where's Alec Baldwin's character? And I was like, I don't remember what happened to him.
They didn't really conclude it at the end of the first one, but they saying that they like found a loophole and so they were able to move on was like the conclusion of it, essentially.
Okay.
after they raised her.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming to this episode.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Danny. Thank you, Cass, for guest starring on this episode. Hopefully, we'll see you in another one. The next episode will be Danny-less, but is what it is.
Oh, yeah. I had to think about that one. I'm like, what am I doing? Wait, do you know? Do you know something I don't know?
Danny won't make it to the next episode. You'll find out why. But yeah, thank you guys for checking out the episode. If you could download the episode, that helps us out a lot. If you could give us 5 stars on Spotify and whatever thing that you listen to it on. For some reason, our most listened to platform is Amazon Echo. I don't get it, but whatever.
That's weird.
Interesting.
Yeah. Are you listening to this show on Amazon Echo?
I used to a while ago. When I mean a while ago, I mean like last year.
Oh.
So like,
I don't know.
We shouldn't be getting statistics still then.
Well, anyway, hey Alexa, can you buy 100 pounds worth of condoms, please? Thank you. Wow. All right.
I feel bad for anyone that works with.
But yeah, if you guys could check out the other episodes as well, download those episodes, that would help us out a lot again.
Yeah.
And if you have any recommendations, we have a YouTube channel as well. You can check us out on there. You could be subscriber number 12 because we've been at 11 for a while. It's just how it's been.
We also have a TikTok
to get at least 13.
Yeah, at least 13.
Get 13 on the next
Lucky
Friday
number.
the 13th. Today is Friday
that's
the 13th.
I think that's another year from now.
No.
I don't know.
They happen more frequently than that.
Well, anyway, thank you guys for checking out this episode, and anyway.